Mm-hmm. 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 Trust me.
All right, now you sons of bitches. You know how I feel.
Good evening. This is Warrior Empowerment Hour here on WRGG 93.7. Yes, and this is Mr. Too Easy, Don Brown, on where I talk about my life before the military, during the military, and after the military, and how it affects me and how I've done my transition. So I don't speak for all veterans, but hopefully something that I say can give you shed some light on why your warrior, your veteran, your battle buddy, your friend may be acting the way that they do, and sometimes you can point out the triggers and stuff like that. So basically, I talk about combat PTSD, TBI, depression, anxiety, a whole bunch of stuff, everything basically that deals with myself on a day to day as a combat veteran. So I did 16 years in the Army and loved every moment of it. The three tours to Iraq, one to Afghanistan, and then to other countries as well. But those were the ones that were for combat. I've done some, in Honduras, El Salvador, Yemen, all over the place. So definitely, it was good times no matter what. And I try to express that being in the military is just like having a regular 9 to 5. You have your good bosses, you have your bosses you don't like. So that's just like everyday living. You go to your 9 to 5, you have your boss that you like, and your boss be like, I don't like what he or she is doing, but you still go there, you still provide for your family, and you still work hard, you still succeed. So today we're gonna have some few call-ins. We're gonna have someone from the Scotland Broncos organization, Little League football, that's going to tell us about their organization, and then we're going to have Chuck Timbrook, the House of Blackout person, to talk about one of the fundraisers they're doing and how we can support them. So definitely, I'm going to play some good pump up music for the Little League football team. So there's a whole lot of little leagues around in the area in Franklin County, and it's just so many. It's hard to name them all. I know recently, I guess the organization or leagues may be changing, but we'll find out tonight. But I know, Greencastle has one or two. I know Hagerstown played in well, I think it was back then it was KYFL League or something like that. But you had Greencastle, Marion, Chambersburg, Scotland, Fayetteville. You had them all. So, and the parents of anyone that child did little league cheering or gymnastics or football, softball, baseball, anything, soccer, tennis. My heart goes out to all you guys because the children can't drive themselves. So definitely the parents have to make a sacrifice and do the timing schedule and everything to make sure their little person get to their prospective places to practice and to play. So thanks to all the parents out there because we're already doing a hustle and bustle trying to make sure the bills get paid and still making time for our children to provide for them and then also let them do something they enjoy doing. So all your support for everyone because I have 4 children. They play sports. I have a daughter playing tennis now. My son about to play football. So me and the wife have to set the schedule so we can do drop off and pickups. You got to coordinate. So and that's just all a part of living. So definitely, and for those who donate to all these organizations, not just one, but in your prospective area, donate to an organization in your area, or you can go outside your organization or your area. But just those donor dollars go a long way, especially when it counts to the little leagues, when it counts to the after school programs. It does go a long way, and your money do make a difference to these children's lives. It makes a difference in the parents of the children's lives because not every parent has I don't know the cost, but let's just say an extra $75 to pay for a uniform, or an extra $50 to pay for a tennis racket. So when we donate to these places, that kind of gives a little substance to, for those who just can't, get it right now. So definitely, I thank everyone that does stuff like that, because it takes a village to raise a child. And I love it when the community helps out, the community, and it's just a wonderful thing. I played sports when I was growing up, and I played a sport as an adult too. I did the Chambersburg Phoenix, so the semi-pro football team, and I enjoyed it. It was wonderful. So it was led by Joseph Brunfield, Senior. So he used to be a Chambersburg Phoenix football player. So he's passing down the knowledge, and we had Charles, Army veteran, who was the head coach. So it was a whole lot of experience on that coaching staff and on the staff of the league. So my hat goes off to all the men and women that helped out on that. So it's just wonderful. So definitely, let me play a good little pump up song until the person calls in. So let's see. Let's play Heart of the Champion. So this is anyone that's out there that's on a team, whether it's little league, middle school, high school, or just semi-pro or professional or flag football. Heart of the Champion by T-Powell. If you know it, sing along.
Never underestimate the heart of a champion, the heart of a champion, heart of a champion. Never underestimate the heart of a champion, heart of a champion, heart of a champion. Never underestimate the heart of a champion, heart of a champion, heart of a champion. Never underestimate the heart of a champion, heart of a champion, heart of a champion. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. The grind don't stop. Better slip you an ambient. We down but not out. As we said to reload, got our back against the wall. We still screaming, let's go. Inch by inch, we gon' fight our way out. Clear eyes, full heart, all faith and no doubt. What them critics talking about? They can't control what we achieve. All things are possible to the team that will believe. Real soldiers rise up. Team, keep your eyes up. Some saying that it's over, but never mind us. Just keep the grind up. We gon' fight our way back. Our desire burning strong, and you can't stop that. So look us in our eyes and tell us what you see. Our passion burning strong. We want it bad like 23. Our sense of power shift just enough to start us small. They can measure our size, but never our heart. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. The heart of a champion. Heart of a champion. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. Heart of a champion. Heart of a champion. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. Heart of a champion. Heart of a champion. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. Heart of a champion. Heart of a champion. Heart of a champion. Eye of the tiger. Honey badger spirit. Yes, I'm a fighter. No quit attitude. Boy, I'm a grinder. Hide and seek with victory. Yep, I'ma find ya. Don't look now, cause yes, I'm right behind ya. What them critics say, I don't know, cause they a liar. Started off cold, but now I am on fire. Glory to glory. Yes, I'm going higher. Tears in my eyes, that means I want it bad. What's your motivation? I do it for my dad. Got my team on my back. My family.
Hello, this is WRGG, Mr. Too Easy. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Hi, this is Crystal. How are you?
Pretty good. All right, you can hear me pretty well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. So if you guys are just now tuning in, we have Miss Crystal Cozy, member of the Chambersburg Trojan Youth Association. So I'll be asking her some questions about the association and about the teams and what they're planning to do this year. And so are you ready for my questioning, ma'am? Alrighty. So quick, first question. So tell me about your organization.
Well, we are a youth and cheer organization based in Chambersburg. We support the youth in the community from ages 5 to 14. Our teams will be competing in the CFA League, which is based out involved that have been in youth sports in and outside of the school district, as well as other community action groups working together to try to make this a successful program in partnership with our school district.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Okay, how did the idea for this organization come about?
Well, about 2 years ago, prior to myself ever being involved with cheer football at the youth level, I actually was involved at the high school level. There were some meetings to kind of bring the youth programs as well as some high school individuals together to share ideas and how the programs could both benefit, like a reorganization or sharing ideas and each other's skill sets. And so there was a series of meetings explaining what each set of organizations would use could do in the upcoming years. Last year, in the fall, we had another meeting, and some of the plays, techniques, skills were shared with youth coaches. And again, just to continue the communication, to benefit the kids and offer some additional opportunities, like a summer youth camp program with the high school football players and the young youth, a little Trojan night on Friday night, and then also some additional look ahead at what was coming. And then in the fall of 2019, the school district came about and had another organizational meeting, and we decided with the change in their sports programs and also a need for the youth programs to come together, they presented a vision and a mission to have one organization offer to all of the youth programs to create a true feeder program, like many of the other high schools in our division have, from youth to varsity. And we had 3 to 4 meetings between October and January, offering that position and kind of what the vision and what the scope was to create this organization. And that's how we came about.
Oh, wow.
4 of the organizations in our area were offered that. 2 of the organizations decided in December to go ahead and move forward and begin that path, and then in January it's set forth as a new group, new organization.
Awesome, awesome. So, how is this positive benefit for for our community?
I think that what happens is it creates a partnership and a shared group that can work together to offer all the kids in our community, no matter where they live, a football organization along with cheer to help grow the numbers and grow the skill set, prepare them to be included in this so that they follow through, and then in turn will make our high school team successful. Research shows that kids in sports and school activities have less discipline issues. They're more often higher in their academics. Helps them build core character and prepare them for life. So, we're hoping that this, in turn, with everybody working together, will help that to happen.
Awesome. If you don't mind me asking, who all was involved in establishing this new youth team?
Well, the high school kicked off the idea initially. It was presented to us in the time frame that I said. It was offered to all 4 programs. And then we created a board of directors with anybody that was interested at the time from those meetings. And those groups came together and created a nonprofit. We did everything in partnership and guidance from the school. And we have created now an established business in Pennsylvania. We're a 501c3. And kick off to start this football season.
Okay, well, that'll lead right to my next question. Is when are you guys kicking off? So you guys kicking off this next football season, which is wonderful. Okay, that's good to know.
We are. Yeah, we have a hard-working board of directors that have met almost weekly since the 3rd week of December to do all this and establish everything. So we're really excited.
Okay. What do you feel are some of the concerns and questions of parents and players?
whether their kid would get to play when you have an organization that's going from maybe a mini team to a bigger establishment.
Mm-hmm.
And along with the other experts in the team that we work together, we have Tay Jones, which is our director of football. We have Diane Common Jones, who is our director of cheer. And, along with the other members, we've talked to people in the CSA. That league actually provides it's designed to have various levels. So with the 3 conferences in the major divisions, you can have more than one team. They have a JV positional team that they actually give the kids the optimal playing time.
Mm-hmm.
That no matter what your child's skill level is or how big the team is, the opportunity is there.
Okay, awesome. So how does someone register their child for this team?
We have a couple different options.
Okay.
We have a website, which is chambersburgtrojansyouth.com, and on there you'll find the registration that's available. We are also going to have several one-site registrations, and they start March the 5th. We have March 10th, and March 21st, and they'll all be posted on our Facebook site as well, which is Chambersburg Trojan Youth.
Mm-hmm.
We also have an upcoming bingo event on March the 29th at Scotland Community Center, and we're going to have registration at that event as well.
Oh, awesome. That's great. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to something you said earlier. Will you have cheerleaders with this team?
Absolutely. I have a daughter that was a cheerleader for many years, and if that was not a part of it, I would probably be in trouble at home. So
Yes.
yeah. So there's always that fallacy because we talk about football so much, but definitely there's cheerleaders.
Mm-hmm.
Not only are we looking to have them on game days, but we are also looking to have a cheer clinic and cheer program that's in collaboration with the high school cheerleading program,
Mm-hmm.
and a possible cheer competition in the fall.
Oh, that is awesome. That is great. Let's see. How can the community help?
Well, always, if someone is looking for to use their talents, either in cheer football that they've previously coached or volunteered, we're welcoming new board members onto the board. We also have coaching opportunities that are open right now. And any time that you have a nonprofit, of course, we're always looking for donations and
Yes.
support of the community. We have had some amazing businesses already support us.
Mm-hmm.
But we have quite a bit of undertaking purchasing new uniforms and helmets to support the group, in addition to your regular expenses that you have to run the association.
Right.
So if any local business wants to find out more, they can contact us by being a local business donator or corporate sponsor, and we are going to be doing most of our business with local merchants and partnering with those businesses.
Okay, awesome. All righty. So, last question. I know you said you guys have a bingo coming up. Are there any other events people can come out to and try to support?
If they log on to our Facebook page,
Mhm.
we're consistently updating what the events are,
Okay.
and that's a good way to get involved, respond to our events, even message us with events that you may see that we can support at. The bingo is our first fundraiser, so we're really looking to pack the house for that event. We have tickets on sale now, or you can get them at the door.
Okay.
We will be posting about a parents meeting, so any parents interested in Q&As, asking questions, or registering their children are more than welcome to come to that. And we have some discount business cards getting ready to publish very soon, and we can continue to post those on the Facebook site.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Crystal, for giving us all this information. So, guys, if you're tuning in, this is Miss Crystal Cozy, member of the Chambersburg Trojan Youth Association. They have a website, chambersburgtrojanyouth.com. They have a Facebook page. Their very first fundraiser It's March the 29th, bingo at Scotland Community Center. So definitely like and subscribe to them on the Facebook page. Go to their website so you can stay in contact. Drop them a link. Drop them your phone number, your contact information. So that way, if they have any newsletters, anything, or email pushes, they can push them to you guys. And they are always looking for donations. As I like to say, there's no donation too small or too large. Even if you can donate bottles of water, from BJ's, Costco's, whatever you go shopping at. Because I know, my children play Little League. We like to, do our monthly shopping. So we'll get an extra case of water and just have it in the car. So if you're a parent like that, have an extra case of water. When you guys do your monthly shopping, drop it on off at the Trojans Youth Association, and they will greatly be appreciated because let me tell you something, them children get thirsty now. So definitely. If there are any closing words that you'd like to say, Miss Crystal?
I just wanted to thank everybody that's already supported us. It has been great talking to people. A lot of members in the community have said this is a long time coming, and anything that we can do to, kind of get that word out continuously. Even if you want to come use your skills and be an announcer for us on Sundays, that would be amazing.
I will definitely put that on the schedule. I know when it was Scotland Broncos, I used to do that a lot. I had 4 children, and 2 were cheerleaders and 2 were players. So, anything that has to do with youth football or youth team sports, I'm all supporting them because my daughter plays tennis now. So, and then my son is about to play football for Cassius. He's in 9th grade now. So, I'm definitely supporting anything that my children want to do. So I'm definitely supporting the community. So you'll definitely see more of me.
Oh, awesome. I love it.
Alrighty. So thanks for calling in. And once I get all your information, I'm going to pass this on because usually when I go off air at 7, there's a sports announcer that comes on. I forgot. I should know this because I'm at the radio station, but I'll pass all your information on to him because they actually go to some of the football games for the youth and for high schools and stuff like that. So they would definitely wouldn't mind putting you on their schedule as well. So I'll definitely pass your information on because those are the sports gurus. I just love it because my children play sports, but these guys are real professionals and they're awesome at what they do, and they have a lot of listeners and everything. And of course, we're in Greencastle, and here at WRGG, we support every single youth organization that's out there and other organizations as well. But we definitely like to give back to our children because they're going to be our future. So definitely, Miss Crystal, thanks a lot, and I will definitely pass on your information.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, you have a wonderful day.
Have a good evening.
Okay,
All right. Bye-bye.
bye-bye. So guys, you heard it here on WRGG with did I do something wrong? Okay, there we go. Here on WRGG with Chamberlain Trojan Youth Association. Look like they've upped their game and they're basically doing it from Little League all the way up to high school. So which is a wonderful thing. So we have Miss Crystal Cozy on the line with us today, and it was some good knowledge that I learned. And that is great when you have your youth organizations evolving like that, especially with our children, because, of course, we're in Franklin County, and, we have a lot of towns in Franklin County, in the town of, I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. We have a lot of towns and communities within Franklin County, and, we're out here and we always support, especially stuff for our children. As I always say, it takes a village to raise a child. And I know my children was in the youth leagues, and whether it was tennis, softball, football, cheer, the parents always helped out other parents, and that's what we need to continue to do. So it's wonderful that now it seems like it's a combination of the big brothers, and you got your sports, you got your cheer, and you got your community, you got your family. So not to say that there's single family households out there, but if they are, this is wonderful because the way this is designed is like a big brother little brother program, and just to fill in the gap, and because our children need our attention, no matter what, and of course as parents we always doing the hustle and bustle because we have to provide, and sometimes every now and again you need the coach out there to give a little extra encouragement. You need a cheer coach out there to saying little Becky is doing a great job, or I'm just using Becky as a name, but I don't know. So hopefully no one gets offended. But no, it's just at the end of the day, this is all for the children, and that's exactly what it's for. It's for the children, and I love to see and hear about organizations like this because I will put my all into it, and I will see I have to kind of schedule my Sundays when they get started to be one of the co-announcers, which is cool because I haven't done that in a while. I think it's been like 3 years or so since I've done that, and I don't even know football like that because I don't watch any sports. But I'm learning, and definitely it's awesome. So right now, let me play another little pump up song, "In My Zone" by T-Pile. I just like playing T-Pile songs because one, it has no profanity in it. So when I'm supporting the youth league, at least they can have their children tune in if they would like to, and when I replay it. So this is T-Pile, "In My Zone," and hopefully when we come back, we'll have Chuck Timbrook on the line for the House of Blackout.
Stop me now, I'm all up in my zone, huh? You can't stop me cause I'm all up in my zone, nah. Who gon' stop me cause I'm all up in my zone? Cause I'm all up in my zone, all up in my zone, nah. I'm in my zone, I'm made for this. I put in work, I pay for this. I'm in my zone like 30 long. I'm coming for you like an egg after this. I eat, sleep, and breathe this. My arteries, I bleed this. I want it bad, I'm all in like oxygen, I need this. This fire in my eyes means you don't want it bad as me. I got an appetite for victory and I ain't ate about a week. So tell me who gon' beat this beast. Muscle up, this time to beast. I got 100 million reasons why I ain't gon' taste this beat. I'm about that action, boss. I'm still about that action. I'm so hungry for this victory. Please excuse me when I'm slashing. I'm alone in my zone. My eyes to the throne. A landslide victory. Close it out and bring it home. I'm a veteran in this game, still chasing victory. This is Cutthroat Kitchen, boy, and I'm making history with this fire in my eyes and this passion in my bones. Who gon' stop me now because I'm
All up in my zone.
Who gon' stop me now? I'm
All up in my zone.
You can't stop me cause I'm
All up in my zone now.
Who gon' stop me cause I'm
All up in my zone.
Cause I'm all up in my zone.
All up in my zone.
You can't stop me cause I'm
All up in my zone now. You can stop me cause I'm all up in my zone now. You can stop me cause I'm all up in my zone. I'm all up in my zone. I'm all up in my zone.
in my zone, I'm passionate. Beast mode attacking it. And you can't stop
Raw.
me. In my zone, I'm going in. I can't stop, I can't quit. I'm focused, I'm locked in. No game plan that you create can stop me. I'm going. My victory inevitable, but we can go ahead and play it out. I transform into the Hulk. Watch me bring that monster out. I refuse to be denied. You can't stop me if you try. Tell victory I'm coming for her. She can run, but she can't hide. Man, my pain, my motivation. Assess the situation. It's been a painful year. Therefore, pain is what you facing. I'm super lightning fast, boy. I burn your squad like calories. I'm the thunderstorm rumbling. I touch down like 10 and 3s. A tsunami when I'm grinding. In my zone is where you find me. This is hurricane season, and I got my squad behind me. With fire in my eyes and this passion in my bones. Who gon' stop me now?
Cause I'm all up in my zone. You can stop me cause I'm all up in my zone now. Who can stop me cause I'm all up in my zone, huh? Who can stop me cause I'm all up in my zone? I'm all up in my zone. I'm all up in my zone now.
You can't stop me cause I'm all up in my zone now. Who gon' stop me cause I'm all up in my zone now. You can't stop me cause I'm all up in my zone. Cause I'm all up in my zone. All up in my zone, huh?
Oh yeah, all up in the zone. My T-Pile here on WRGG 93.7. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, so definitely that's a great pump up song right there. All up in my zone. So and that can go out for anything. If I'm going to work, being a Walmart greeter, I'm in my zone now. How you doing today? Walking to Walmart, I'm in my zone. So yeah, that got me kind of hyped up. So if you just now tuned in, this is WRGG 93.7 Warrior Empowerment Hour with Mr. Too Easy. Well, I talk about basically my life before, during, and after when I was in the military. So, and today's segment was on Chambersburg. Let's see, Chambersburg Trojan Youth Association with Crystal Cozy, who called in, gave us some information. I asked a bunch of questions, and supporting Little League football and cheers. So it's wonderful. And we also have Little League here in Greencastle, and actually in all of Franklin County. So just not going to just single out just the little places, but just all in Franklin County. So definitely, if you have a parent, you have some children, and you're in Franklin County, or if you're in the Chambersburg area, you're in Greencastle area, look up some nice little football, little league teams, some cheer teams and stuff like that. No matter what the child would like to do, there's softball out there, there's basketball out there, there's a whole bunch out there, and anyone else that wants to donate, definitely Chambersburg Children's Youth Association are looking for donations. No donation too small, too large. Whether you would like to donate $1, whether you'd like to donate a case of water, whether you'd like to donate a bag of ice, or donate your time. If you want to be a coach, if you want to be assistant coach, if you want to be a cheer coach or a cheerleader person. I don't know all about cheer, so I'm just saying it. So if I don't say the right title, I apologize. But if you want to do anything in that association, you can definitely. They have a website, www.chambersburgchildrenyouth.association.com. They're also on Facebook, so make sure you like them. So they have their first fundraiser bingo March 29th at Scotland Community Center. So that's right there on Scotland Main Street. So other than that, we're gonna change over to some veteran stuff. We got Chuck Timbrook that'll be calling in pretty soon. I had him on the show a couple weeks ago. House of Blackout. He supports all veteran eras. He has that big black semi trailer with all those flags on there, with the fallen, the coffin, everything on there, and it's a wonderful thing. His entourage of other vehicles that supports him and follow him, and they're all for the same cause. It's to support and show our veterans that they have not been forgotten, that we love them and we support them. And he's doing a fundraiser now. It's he's asking everyone to donate $1. You can donate more than $1. You know, they have a website, www.blackoutinc.org, and Inc is spelled INC.org. So definitely go to the website. They also have a YouTube channel because he does House of Blackout episodes. Right now they're in the tear down phase, so they're tearing their truck down for the winter, and then come the springtime they will definitely be putting her back together and getting her ready, you know, wheels, tires, frame, all the little cosmetic things, and it's wonderful. So the fundraiser is for, you know, parts, painting, maintaining what they already have, flag maintaining and stuff like that. So definitely support them, donate if you can. The fundraiser, you can donate whenever, but I know he had a block of time that he wanted to do, like just a set fundraiser. Say, hey, within 48 hours, donate $1. Boom, boom, boom. But you can also donate it anytime. Just go to the website www.blackoutinc.org, and there's a little donation tab button. You click on it, put in your information, and then you click again, and voila, the donation is there. If you want to put notes in the notes box, you certainly can. I'm sure he will give a shout out to anyone that would like it. So other than that, that's where we're at on that. So I'm just waiting for him to call in. But before he does, let's play another song, because right now I'm just so hyped up. I really am. And he's calling in now. So here we go. This is WRGG. Is this Chuck?
Hey, bud.
Hey, what's going on now?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. I was just introducing you at perfect time, and I tell you, boy, this is great.
That's awesome.
So, guys, we just now tuned in to WRGG, Warrior Empowerment Hour. We got Chuck Timbrook, the owner, operator of Blackout, and he also has a podcast called The House of Blackout, and he's doing a fundraiser, so he's going to talk about that right quick. Turn it over to you, Chuck.
All right, thank you, bro.
Yep.
I appreciate it. Hey, first thing I want to do is say God bless all veterans.
Indeed.
God bless the family over phone, and God bless our active. The ones that's out there overseas and away from their families. God bless them, and God bless the families that's waiting. Guys, we have a program going on right now, and it's called Donate $1. If you go to www.blackoutinc.org, again, that's www.blackoutinc.org. Scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a donation button. And the only thing I'm asking for is $1. That's all I'm asking for. Trying to get as many people I can to donate $1 back to our Blackout Veterans Tribute Fund. For 4 years, it's springtime, we've rolled this truck out of the garage and used up almost every dime we had in getting the repairs done and getting this truck ready to go. Last year, we rolled this truck out of the garage with $51 in the account. And we still did 21 events last year. So this year, my goal is to roll out of this garage already set with fuel and have some travel money to get back and forth to these places. And that's what I'm asking. You guys are the backbone to what I do.
Right.
With you guys supporting me, it makes me stronger and makes me not give up. And I will not give up. I will not let you, my supporters, down, nor will I let our veterans down.
Right. And that's great right there, guys. You guys hear him. You know, log on to www.blackoutinc.org. Inc is spelled INC, inc.org, and donate $1. You can donate more, but always asking us for $1 so we can basically, you know, build that fund up so he can do these events. Because each year, I know, you know, as people see Blackout, he gets more and more requests to come out. So he's been doing this for a number of years. So if he did 21 last year, imagine what he's about to do this year. You know, he's probably going to do 27, and then it's going to turn up to 30, then 37. So we definitely need your support. Donate as much as you can. You know, if you're a company out there and you can't donate donor dollars and you can donate services, he will definitely, you know, reciprocate the services. Hey, you know, if 5 gallons of fuel is 5 gallons of fuel. So this is a diesel truck, and he's driving that truck. So some people may think it's being towed. Trust me, that truck ain't being towed, it's being driven. So everyone can see the flags waving, everyone can see the support that he gives for our veterans, the support he gives for our active duty, the support he gives for every single person that supports first responders, active duty, everybody. And, you know, with his support, with our support, if we all combine, guess what? We can make sure this goes on another year and a year after that. But we need you guys to assist us right now. So log on to www.blackoutinc.org and hit that donation button. Chuck, is there anything you want to say in closing?
Yeah, they can also Google Blackout Veterans Tribute, and they can learn all about it, about, you know, what the truck does and the events and the magazines it's been in. And I got some good news, Dom. I just got accepted to Lock and Loaded magazine, and I just got accepted to Network for Good, which is a big foundation for nonprofits. It's not a lot, but if anything's better than nothing.
Yes.
They sent me $50 last month, and they sent me $70 this month.
All right.
And I'm hoping it gets bigger, you know, because everything we try to do with this truck is you know, has something to do with funding. And, you know, we keep running out of funds and have to find ways to do this. So,
right.
But that's it, bro. I mean, I appreciate you having me on the radio again, and I appreciate all your listeners.
Oh, no problem.
The show is awesome, man. And you keep up the good work.
Oh, man, you do the same. And you guys know he does House of Blackout. So right now they're in teardown mode, teardown phase. So definitely see him on YouTube, like, subscribe, follow. And also he still is doing the Christmas cards and thank you cards. The goal is 10,000, guys. So I'll put that in our description. And Chuck, just to let you know, I've collected over 100 cards. I just haven't sent them to you yet. But
Awesome.
I went to physical therapy for about 2 months, and one of the therapists gave me a pack of cards. And I think she signed some of them because she asked me what I wanted to do. I said, you can sign your name on them, don't make a difference, and then we'll mail them off. So she was like, great. So she gave me a bunch of cards, and I've been buying cards every week. So guys, girls out there, look here. Let me tell you something. I get mine from the dollar store. You get 12 for $1. So, you know, I save up $5 every week, and I just go get 5 packs, and I'm trying to contribute as much as I can. And it's not the cost of the card. It's the cost of, you know, what your heart is. So, Just because I get 12 from the dollar, so that's 12 veterans, 12 people that's on active duty, 12 people out there that's going to get a card. So think about it like that. And we want to do 10,000 cards. That is our goal, 10,000 cards. So I'm gonna believe the mailing address is what, 49 Powell Lane, Martinsburg, West Virginia. And what's the zip code?
25404.
All right. So, we have a lot going on, guys. So donate $1. Do some thank you and Christmas cards so we can send to our veterans for this Christmas, this holiday. Definitely support the House of Blackout. Support. Because this way our current veterans and our current active duty members are not forgotten. And we're going to show that we love them by giving the support to Blackout. So, Chuck, thank you so much, man. And I hope to see you again pretty soon. I just been busy, and I know you've been busy. So we will definitely cross paths again because I know we have some other stuff that we're going to collaborate to do in the future. So we're definitely going to get back up.
Awesome. That sounds great. Guys, I appreciate the support, man. It's you guys and people like you there. You keep me going, man. You guys deserve all the support from us that you can get, and we're going to give it to you.
Thank you, and we definitely support you, man. We appreciate it because that means a lot, because I tell the story all the time. I first saw Blackout when I was doing a 90-day inpatient in Martinsburg, West Virginia, VA, and just seeing that truck pull up, it gets you choked up. It really does. And ever since then, I support every single thing that Chuck does. And now I have a platform that I can, broadcast and tell my story because I'm at a level that I can tell it comfortably. So, and that's all due to seeing people like Chuck, give their hard-earned sweat equity and time, away from their loved ones. And even though his loved ones are out there with him, that's still 5-6 hours that, hey, they could be at the beach or something, but they're supporting our veterans, our fallen of all eras. So no one is forgotten. And that's one thing that I love about this and love about what he supports and what his family supports. It's just the unconditional love that he has for everyone. And it's just great. So thank you, Chuck. Thank the family and thank everyone that's in the entourage of vehicles, all your donors, all your supporters. I thank you guys all. And we greatly appreciate every single thing that you do.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
All righty. Well, I'll talk to you later, bud. Be safe out there.
All right, brother. Thanks for your service, man. We love you.
All right. Thanks. Love you too.
All right, bye.
Okay, guys. So if you just now tuning in, this is Dom Brown, Mr. Too Easy on Warrior Empowerment Hour on WRGG 93.7. Man, we had a wonderful, wonderful hour this time. And, we had the Chambersburg Trojan Football Association on earlier. We have Chuck Timbrook, the House of Blackout, on just now. Man, this is awesome. There's so many things out there for everyone to contribute to. And, when I have things like this on the show, and, I get some people say, well, why are you worried about the Little League? Well, because I have children that was in Little League. So it affects me as a veteran. It affects me as a person. It affects me as a father. And it affects all of us, no matter what. No matter if you're not a veteran, that's fine. If you didn't serve, that's fine. Because everyone has a role in life. There's always a reason for the seasons. So just because I don't really follow sports, but I have another talent. I served our country. I try to spread the word. That's my talent. It's not a perfect talent, because to me, I just do this off the cuff. So it's not, and it's not really off the cuff, but it's not like a script, so to speak. But I just be real as I can be, and that's my, as we say, my household. That's my superpower. So, it's just wonderful that we can come together, we can listen, we can pass the word, and we can help out every single organization that we can. Because there's so many organizations out there, there's so many causes, and it's just wonderful when you can narrow it down and you can say, you know what, maybe this year I'll give to this one, and the next year I'll give to that one. And it's wonderful when you spread the wealth like that, when you spread your time, your effort, your energy, your sweat equity, stuff like that. It's just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We got Girl Scouts, we got Boy Scouts. There's a whole bunch of stuff out there. You have the VFW, the American Legion, AMVETS, Moose Lodge, Wounded Warrior Project, Pennsylvania. Wounded Warrior Project, the national organization, Lone Survivor Foundation. You have all these organizations out there that supports children, that support our veterans. You have the first responders. They meet every third Saturday at Route 30 Family Diner, and that's all first responders. And let me tell you something. Just going to war for 3 years, I can only imagine the memories that our first responders have. If what I went through for 3 years and they're going through every day, oh my God, we all need support, no matter what. And it's like my psychiatrist once told me when I first went to the VA, because I felt that I wasn't broken, I didn't need to go, and she says, let me tell you something. She says, the world isn't ready for every single person to have a form of PTSD. Just think about that. And I always tell the story, if a bird flies in front of your car when you're on 81, 495, whatever, because we broadcast all over. So if you're on Route 70, if you're on a highway and a bird come in front of you and you kind of panic a little bit, the next day you drive at that spot, you're going to be hypervigilant looking for another bird. That is a form of PTSD. And you remember back in the 80s when they had the commercial with the dummies in the car and they had the dummy go through the windshield? That is a TBI. So, these things, of course, they call differently on the military side, but in the civilian world, it's the exact same thing. So imagine, and I hate youth. I'm just using this because Walmart is pretty popular. So it's nothing against Walmart, okay? I just like to go to Walmart. So, and that's around midnight. So imagine being a Walmart greeter, okay? And usually, the Walmart greeter we have in Chambersburg, he retired, but he was a wonderful guy. Now imagine he's there and he's walking to Walmart. Hey, nice to see you, Mr. Brown, da-da-da-da-da. And I come in there and just say, I just go off. He's going to be like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? And then he has PTSD. Okay, now I haven't done that, but I'm just giving an example because I don't want to use a name and someone say, oh, they're talking about so-and-so. But I'm using that as an example because there's PTSD in everyday life, and if anything, being in a car crash, you can get PTSD from that. Stubbing your toe on the end of your bed, and that's painful as I don't know what. But that's a form of PTSD because you're going to be hypervigilant every time you walk at the end of that bed. Just think about that. The world, and like she said, the world isn't ready. So as a little say, you're not ready. But I see my time is coming close to an end. But you guys know, as I always say, be mentally, well, before I close, I just want to give a shout out to a person that's in Maryland running for public office. Ride with Rally for mayor for Seat Pleasant. She's doing a wonderful job. She's staying the course. And next week I will definitely talk more on that. But definitely put her family in your prayers. And if you're in Maryland and you're in that area, definitely share this broadcast and tune in next week because we're gonna go full-fledged into it. So congratulations to my mom who got baptized at church on Saturday. She's reached another level of her journey. And then a shout out to my extended family, my family in Maryland. We lost wonderful person in our family, my godfather, and he was an Army veteran, an officer, and he passed away. He had the service on Friday, so it's a homecoming. I'm sorry, homegoing, and he's up there, looking down on us. He's a veteran. He served his time, and he's a great dad, great godfather. And it was one thing that I can say that I remember, and I don't cope with, I don't deal with grief like regular people. So I really wasn't comfortable going up and, when they give you 2 minutes to say something. But I would like to say this, he's been my godfather since I've been born. So I know when I told him I joined the Army, right after I got out of basic training, I called him up. He's like, oh, come on by the job. So I came on by, and he said, I'm gonna tell you this. He said, I don't know what's in the future. He said, but whatever you do while you're in the military, don't lose yourself. And at first I didn't understand it. I really didn't understand it. And he said, that's all I'm going to say. He says, don't lose yourself. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Be true to yourself. Don't lose your values. Don't lose what make you you. Don't lose your humanity. And that meant a lot. And, it was easy going through basic AIT, being deployed. But once you go to a combat zone, now I understand. But, it was just that one line he said, it meant so much. And definitely Anthony Kenneth Thomas, I know you're looking down on me and my brothers and sisters, so thank you. And the words of wisdom was just wonderful, and I've never forgotten that. So I would like to tell anyone out there that's listening, no matter what you do in life, don't lose yourself. So as I always say, guys, be mentally strong, physically strong, socially strong, and at the end, spiritually strong. Until I see you again.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
Yes.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I'm here for you.
Come a long way
Yes.
from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Yes, when I see you again.
When I see you again.
Come on now.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. With small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost.
Never get lost. Come on now.
And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone.
You'll always be in my heart.
How can we not talk about family when
Family's all what we got.
everything I would do, you were
You're
standing
gonna be by my side.
And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way.
Come on now. Be mentally strong. Physically strong.
Every memory as you go,
Socially strong.
and every road you take
And spiritually strong.
always leads you home.
You will always be in my heart.
It's been a long day
Yes, it has.
without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I have so much to talk about.
We've come a long way from where we began.
A long way. I've evolved. I've changed. I need your guidance.
When I see you again, when I see you
This is WRGG 93.7 FM.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes